Scott G.
I'm Phil D.
This week, we're talking about Mehzilla versus Wrong and Hell in Space.
You really didn't like this movie, huh?
I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what do you think of this?
Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, how about that? Because you saw it first.
Okay, yeah, I saw it first. I was having a good time. I got a little drunk with some friends, and we watched it. I I had fun.
Yeah,
but I had problems with it. But
Yeah.
I also didn't think too much about a lot of it.
I got you.
My biggest issue still is there's sun in the center.
Oh
of the
yeah.
Earth.
See, and that's not even really my big issue with it. I have a lot of problems.
I'm going
with it.
like, guys, come on.
Yeah.
Sun down there. You
Well,
could have made a whole bunch
of
of bioluminescent fungi or
Yeah.
like some shit. You could have come up with all kinds of things. It could have been like there's lava everywhere. So like even though it's like man, I don't know, something. Maybe there's
You're just not buying the ecosystem in the center of the Earth.
the sun in the center. No. Did fucking flat earthers write this part of the film? Because I mean,
kind of a subsect.
Jesus, man. I mean, and
Man,
you're telling me that they went to the center of the earth and there were no Yetis? I am very disappointed in that one.
No Yeti.
No Yeti.
What, one big monkey wasn't enough for you?
God. Well, no, he's a big monkey now.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Yetis.
Nah.
This is a different thing.
Yeah. Yetis are not monkeys.
Okay, don't conflate my cryptozoology.
I got you.
Okay.
So, but like that isn't really where it lost me.
Okay, so
they really leaned hard into the.
Did you like the fights?
I liked one of the fights.
Okay, did you like his
magic axe?
Yeah,
no, I
Godzilla
didn't like that
axe.
at all.
It was a Godzilla scale.
It was a Godzilla scale. No, I didn't like it at all.
You didn't like his axe?
I was not a fan of magic axe. I get where, like, again, a lot of my complaints are gonna be very subjective.
Okay.
And a lot of them, I'm sure most people will be able to just shrug off.
Sorry, I just realized I had a fan going on.
Damn it, fan.
I don't know that the top one matters.
It's like all fans. It just whines.
Well, we'll find out if these fans matter too much.
I'm about to whine like a little baby.
Yeah.
About some Godzilla.
Speaking of fans.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I noticed a lot of issues early on. The human plots don't really seem to go anywhere or have any purpose whatsoever.
No, they don't. You didn't like Baby Zendaya?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
She looks just like Zendaya.
I get it. It's funny. Well, no, I liked her, and I like the Kong. I like the Kong. I like the Kong subplot, human subplot, a little better than I like the other one with the kid from what's that show that I've already forgotten about? Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, and the one from Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really see much point in that plot.
Mm-hmm.
Other than to really kind of just drag out the length of the movie and maybe strain to have some kind of comic relief because they were
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah. Her subplot was absolutely fucking
It
pointless.
was pretty bad. Yeah. I didn't like that either.
But it's fine.
Had no attachment to it.
Yeah.
I felt
exactly.
like the human element of the last film was much better.
Yeah.
They made you care about these people a lot more.
Yeah.
They made you feel like they were actually in touch with.
And they were actually doing shit.
Yeah. This feels like tacked on subplot, almost in the I don't know, like Godzilla 2000 kind of way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just that it's here.
Yeah. And two, I would be able to shrug that off because it's a fucking Godzilla movie. I'm not really here for people. I'm here to see the big monkey punch the radioactive lizard.
I don't mean 2000. I mean
not the 90s Godzilla.
Matthew Broderick.
Broderick.
Tatopoulos. Godzilla 2000 is a different thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I was just
that
thinking
one's
about
good.
that area. Yeah, that one's actually pretty good. Yeah. Anyway,
but
okay.
So
It feels very tacked on. All the people just feel like they're there to. Oh, hey, we gotta have some people.
Yeah, exactly.
They won't care just about a big monkey and a big.
We gotta
lizard.
have people.
Also, Godzilla's head's real small.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of been a thing since the start of this whole like universe,
I guess,
or whatever.
He's
right. Godzilla's like always
I don't know, in the
kind of looked
in the
a little
Cranston
weird.
Movie, he was kind of fat.
Yeah,
he was
but he had
chunky.
big elephant feet.
Yeah, he did.
He had big elephant feet in that one. He doesn't have those anymore
No,
because they look fucking weird.
Nobody liked him.
Nobody liked his elephant feet. I do like the way they make Godzilla move.
Mm-hmm.
He's very he's a lot more vicious in this one. Seems like
the fight between him and Kong is good.
The one fight between him and Kong is good.
The
first one.
The first one's good.
So by the way, guys, this is going to be spoiler ridden. So if you hadn't seen the movie, go pause this, go watch it, come back. All right. So the first fight is really cool, but I also have a little with that one too. So did you notice that it was completely ripped off from Evangelion?
Oh yeah.
The Unit 2 fight on the aircraft carriers. It's almost frame for frame.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah,
but
totally.
but still, I was like, this is really cool. I wonder how many people. That's not even a problem that I have with it. I just wonder how many other people actually picked up on that. I'm sure a lot more than I'm hearing about because no one's talking about this part.
No, I mean, I didn't think about it when I was watching it, but now that you tell me, when you told me, actually, you told me the other day about it. But when you told me, I was like, yeah, totally is. Yep. Okay, I got you.
Kong's Unit 2, and Godzilla is the what is it? Angel?
Yeah.
The underwater angel.
Yeah, man.
It follows the same beats.
It does.
I mean, it's. I'm sure it's not technically shot for shot, but it's close enough that I feel like that's not being hyperbolic at all.
That's pretty funny, man. Yeah.
So back to my complaints. I don't like the way Mechagodzilla looks.
I was about to say, go ahead and talk about him.
I don't like the way he looks. He looks like a Michael Bay Transformer. When you first see him and he's in like the testing space, I was just like, oh, that's really cool. They got him all like skeletal looking. I guess eventually they're gonna put some plates on him, and I thought that was just kind of. Nope, that's just how he looks. He's just a fucking metal skeleton.
Yeah, he's like a big dry bones.
Yeah,
he's a big shiny dry bones.
It's like a Terminator for the Godzilla universe.
Yeah,
I feel like they could have held off on. They either could have held off on Mechagodzilla, or they could have built him up a little bit more.
Oh yeah,
you know, because it really is. It's like they introduce him, and then the very next scene that he's even in is when he's fighting
and he's slamming motherfuckers into buildings.
I
think that was really great though. He was just like slam.
Yeah,
slam.
I mean, there were parts in the fights. There were parts in the fights that really did get me going, but at the same time, it's just like they didn't really amount to anything.
No,
and here's my biggest problem.
Well, the end of the movie didn't amount to shit.
No, not at all.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to the guy that I was watching it with. He'd already seen it, and he was like, yeah, you guys are gonna like it. But there's definitely a winner. There's most definitely a winner. And I mean, I guess.
Okay. So here, that's gonna lead into my biggest problem with this movie, and this is where the movie immediately lost me, and I could not overlook any of the other feelings that I had. Because up until this point, I've been like going along. I'm just like, well, it looks good, and yeah, the monkey and the lizard fight. So I mean, I'm getting what I want, right? But this really rubbed me the wrong way. Godzilla just gives up.
Yeah, he just
stops. It's seriously. I wasn't making a joke. It's Mehzilla.
Yeah,
he's just like, okay, I guess I'm not going to murder this beast that I've been tracking throughout this entire movie.
I'm hungry, guys. I guess I'm gonna get a fish snack.
Yeah,
later.
And he just starts walking. He just gives up. And that's the thing too. He was winning
Yeah.
And totally. This happens right before Mechagodzilla comes into the place. But I mean, he just gives up.
Gives the fuck up.
Yeah. And I'm like, at that point, I'm just like, nope, I don't buy it. This movie,
big sad monkey.
This movie is broken in many different ways.
Yeah. They didn't kill Kong, so that's good.
I mean, I wasn't expecting him to kill either one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, it's just this is the title fight, man.
It should have been a buddy cop movie with the two of them.
Yeah.
That's what I was wanting.
There you go.
A buddy cop film
movie
between Kong
with Kong and Godzilla. I think they should do one where they drive across country.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. One of those.
So is Kong Riggs or Murtaugh?
Yeah. I think he's Murtaugh because he's too old for this shit the whole time. Yeah.
Man, yeah. I know what you mean. It was super anticlimactic, and it seemed like everybody just kind of went like, okay, I guess everything's fine.
I guess it's done now.
And nothing, it didn't, it felt like a meaningless side story that had some fun moments.
Yeah. Which is fine, I guess.
But the last film was so fucking big.
It was so good. And that's the thing, too, is like I'm really trying not to go into this with... I really tried to go into it with my expectations not where they actually were. I think I failed in that because, I mean, King of the Monsters is so good, you know? And but I also have to take into a matter of fact is we weren't really getting that kind of Godzilla movie for a long time.
No.
You know, we hadn't really had that, so it was kind of it kind of supercharged the viewing of it. Whereas this one, I mean, it feels like the expectations were understandably tempered.
Yeah. I can feel
or
that.
at least should have been. But at that point, my hype was so high because I was just like, yay, this looks great. And then I watch it, I'm just like, well, that was pretty fucking pointless. I mean, it's like, it looked good.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some fun moments, but overall, it just made me feel empty.
No, just,
You know?
Nothing. I walked away from it feeling barely anything, which is funny because I also watched Psycho Gorman, and I kind of have the same feeling from that
gotcha.
one.
Yeah.
So both of those movies, I was like, well, I mean, they were films.
Yeah.
You know? They might be
very well executed
They
films.
both might be on the same level of enjoyment, actually.
I gotcha.
Psycho Gorman and this new, so if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
You know?
So basically, if you are turned off from watching Godzilla vs. Kong, why not replace it with Psycho Gordon?
Yeah. Watch that.
Or either or. You know, you can do it however you want.
I would much rather give those guys money than Hollywood making schlock because those guys made that film on $1 million. And
it looks
Psycho
great.
Gorman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the costume design's awesome. A lot of the characters are really cool looking.
That little girl is fucking annoying.
She's annoying.
She doesn't learn anything.
Also
nobody learns anything.
Nobody learns anything.
Yeah.
But it seems like the bad guy group is totally like the I don't know, the Power Rangers villains. You know,
that's absolutely what they're drawing from. They're drawing from that Tokusatsu.
Yeah, dude.
It's great. Power Rangers era, like villains and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they did a good job, man.
Psycho Gorman's Lord Zed.
Yeah,
you know, if Lord Zed actually did shit.
Yeah, wow.
Except whine about Rita.
Fucking Lord Zed.
Yeah,
he's such a cool design for such a weak ass character.
I know, right?
Have you seen that Power Rangers fighter?
It's
the like battle for the grid.
Yeah, I've seen that. That looks really,
dude. It's so good.
Yeah,
God,
I have heard that. I will probably I'll probably download that.
Man,
at some point.
Dude, Battle for the Grid is great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
it's fine. The movie's fine.
It's fine.
I am still stoked. Yeah, I am still stoked for this little universe, you know. The Godzilla verse or whatever the fuck we call it. I am still excited for the movies to come.
Mm-hmm.
I just I don't know. Maybe make them about stuff. That's so much fun.
He is just amused by our new record button. Let me tell you.
I know it's so nice. It just feels so good to push in
to touch the X Touch.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a cool little. It's a cool little device, man.
Nice. It's nice.
I like it a lot.
This podcast is brought to you by the Behringer X Touch 1. Not for real. Wish we had a sponsorship.
Yeah, that would be great.
Send me some synths, Behringer.
Hey, Behringer, we got a lot of your shit already.
Yeah,
but we sure would like more.
I'd love more.
Yeah.
German engineering all day long.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm Axis Powers when it comes to that shit. It's German or Japanese, or it can go to hell. I have this Marshall amp that I'm expecting to set on fire any day now.
Oh, yeah.
It is made by the British, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know.
It's just going to catch the fuck on fire. So, what do you think of Doom 3 VR?
Doom 3 VR is pretty damn fun. I only played a little bit of it.
Yeah.
This was not just my first time playing the VR, but playing Doom 3 at all.
Awesome.
I've kind of grown up and marinated in the whole I guess fan backlash to Doom 3.
Doom 3 was very mixed, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Because I think some people, me included, were all about it.
Yeah.
Didn't give a shit what anybody said. We were just like, yeah, the flashlight thing's a little cumbersome, but fuck you, Doom 3's amazing.
Yeah, I think my,
I was on that side.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think I heard most of the arguments on the other side.
This is nothing like old Doom, and you just dodge out of the way of them shitty fireballs.
Well, and that was at the time that I was really kind of more focused on, console games.
Oh, and it took it a while to come to console.
It took a while to come to console, and by the time it came to console, there was all this negative aura around it that I was just and I was also, because I was going more console gaming, I kind of fell out of shooters for a while.
Yeah.
Well,
you weren't an Xbox guy either.
I wasn't an Xbox guy either.
Yeah. Because it only came out on Xbox, and I will give it its merits. The Xbox version of Doom 3 was an amazing achievement for it to run on an Xbox and look as well as it did. It looked like shit, but it didn't look like as much shit as you would have expected.
It didn't look like the other shit.
Considering, because it's a very shitty Pentium 3 processor in that thing, and at the time, I'm pretty sure that it was at least a generation ahead that was required for Doom 3, at least Pentium 4s, but that's beyond the point.
But anyways, that was just really more for context.
That was more
for what I'm about to say. So I like it. Yeah. I'm definitely on the I like it camp, but I don't know if that's necessarily VR's fault. You know what I mean?
Fault. I like
fault.
That.
Is that VR's fault?
It's I've heard a couple of people say, playing Doom 3 in VR is kind of the definitive experience.
Yeah. I can see that.
It perfectly
I wonder
itself.
if I went back when I got home tonight, if I downloaded Doom 3, would I have the same experience? Would I get as tense as I did? Because look, that shit made me tense.
Yeah,
man. You saw me jump and curse a couple of times.
Well, so let's dive into that a bit.
Okay.
I feel like when Doom 3 came out, people didn't want a horror shooter. They wanted a run and gun Doom.
Right, yeah. Well, because you got to think the first two Dooms, I guess they had horror-esque elements.
But that was more in the design.
Yeah.
Than it was in the gameplay.
Well, and they did have monsters in the shadow that kind of just come out and spook you. They did have those those jump scare moments. So again, it's just the horror influence on Doom was there from the beginning.
Sure.
They just kind of cranked it up for this one.
Yeah, and they really wanted to throw in there, hey, look, we can use dynamic lights now, and we can do cool things with, like you were talking about, things coming out of the shadows and stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Well, this was an upgrade in graphics at the time too,
really
significant.
Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, Doom 3 and the id Tech 4 engine. I think that's id Tech 4. That sounds right. Yeah, because it would be id Tech 1 is Wolfenstein, Doom 1. id Tech 2 is Quake. id Tech 3 is Quake 3.
Okay.
And then id Tech 4 is Doom 3, right?
Yeah.
Doom 3 and Quake 4.
Okay.
okay, which Quake 4 is also pretty cool. But it jumps off the 2 storylines. So
I got you.
The thing is, which both of those games had a very similar controversy. Doom 3, Quake 4. Yeah. They both came out and they didn't exactly satisfy what the older fans of the series wanted.
Yeah.
And me, although I was a big fucking fan of Doom 2, we played the hell out of Doom 2 on LAN, man.
Oh, yeah.
We used to run around. You run so goddamn fast. You just run so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, well, shit, dude. I mean, I grew up on the first 2 Dooms.
Exactly. You grew up on them. Yeah, you know. It's great.
Yeah.
And, but the thing is, I was also a really big horror fan at the time. I was really getting into Silent Hill. I was into Resident Evil. I was into all that.
Yeah.
So Doom moving in that direction felt natural to me.
Right.
It felt like a good response to the gaming industry at the time, which had a lot of horror games in it. I thought it was a great move. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, a lot of old school fans did not.
True. Yeah. Which is where we get the, divisive controversy from.
Yeah.
But either way.
But playing it in VR is the perfect space for anybody that was denying any kind of the horror aspects.
Yeah.
This is where it jumps out and shows you this is why it's good.
This is why. Well, dude, like that Pinky, when it just came around the fucking corner, and I didn't have my flashlight on. And like you were saying, it's just like, I can't imagine having the flashlight as something separate.
A separate thing.
Yeah.
You have to pull out and then put it away and then pull your gun out. No, it's bad.
Yeah, about to say that I can understand becoming incredibly frustrating. So
to the point where you just don't use your flashlight.
Absolutely.
You just rely on the small little glowy parts on the enemies. Or where their fireballs are.
Or a shotgun.
Yeah, that's it. You rely on the burst out of the barrel.
That's right. But no, the Pinky scared me, and those 2-headed dudes. One of those got up on me. That spooked me pretty good.
Actually, that just made me think. I wonder if this is the first game that did light-based muzzle flares like that. Like when you shoot, it actually lights up the room. Huh.
That would be interesting to find out. Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Yeah. Things that we don't know.
Things we don't know. This, that's a running list.
Yeah. but no. Overall, I enjoyed my time with it. It made me shit my pants.
Yeah. Well, I've been having a fucking blast. I mean, that's the thing. Like, the way that I wanted to talk about it is that, because I asked my buddy Trey, he got it before I did.
Yeah.
Hey, how's that Doom 3 VR? And he goes, "Oh, dude, it is shitty amazing."
It was about as accurate a description as you're gonna get right there.
I'm like, well, what do you mean?
Put that on the box.
Yeah,
shitty amazing.
By Trey.
Yeah.
So
direct quote.
Because the thing is, in VR it's great. The horror elements get cranked up. The way they use the flashlight on the gun, you being able to hold that goddamn gun, me being able to hold a plasma rifle, and those are so, it's great. The plasma rifle and the SMG or
the chainsaw feels real good.
Oh, the chainsaw.
Just running up on dudes, just
Oh, it's so good. You just put it right in them.
That's right.
That's right.
It just goes right in.
Yeah. For kids.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't fix Doom 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. We were talking about this a little bit earlier.
So the problem with it is not the VR elements of it and how they've implemented them into this. There are a couple things that are wonky, but the more I think about it,
run gets a little irritating, especially when you're trying to be precise.
Yeah, you got to get, and also the other stick. I don't know if you noticed this, but if you push the other stick in, it turns you around. That shit sucks.
Yeah, it does, because I think I accidentally did it.
Hopefully I can turn that off. I don't know why I haven't tried so far.
Right in front of an enemy, and I accidentally pushed it, and then I was like facing a wall. I was like, how did I get here? This is a really bad time to do this.
No. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That shit can fuck off. Hopefully you can turn that off in the settings. I actually didn't check that. But one setting, if anybody's trying to get Doom 3 VR and hasn't yet, as soon as you load that shit up, go into the settings and turn on the dynamic shadows for your flashlight. For some reason, the setting is defaulted to off, and it's one of the coolest looking things, dude. Like, just being able to take your flashlight and move it subtly and see the projection of the stuff behind it. It's no ray tracing or anything, but it's definitely, like, it's a very cool touch to this game, and it breathes a kind of life to things that having it the standard way. I didn't know I was missing out on this for levels.
You didn't even know you wanted it.
And then all of a sudden I started looking through the settings and flashlight time. Ooh,
flashlight time.
Now whenever
why would you want to hide your sexy shadows?
Yeah, don't hide your sexy shadows. Come on, show them off. Show them off. Come on, guys. You know you got those assets. Show them off. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it. I think that the scale is funny. That's one.
Weird.
Yeah,
like, what do you mean by that?
When you walk up to humans, you're like, man, I thought your head would be bigger.
Okay.
You hit them with a Camacho. No, everybody looks like they're too small, and this is a problem with older games. Or with certain art styles being translated into VR in general. People that VorpX PC games will figure this out real easily. Some games don't build characters based on real-world measurements. They just make characters that look cool in an art style.
Right.
So then when you pop in with real-world, visibility,
right,
i.e. a VR headset,
right,
then all of a sudden those characters look real off, because you know what real people look like. These proportions are not correct.
So what you're saying is this more of a psychological thing rather than like a programming or code type thing?
Well, no, it's a building thing. It's
I gotcha.
That they didn't go, a human is 5 foot, 7 to 6'2", and their head is this size.
Yeah.
They're in general, you know what I mean? So everybody just has weird scaled stuff. Plus the characters in fucking Doom 3 look funny,
Right.
They just look funny.
Yeah.
I think that the enemies are all over the place in quality, and that's a weird one.
Okay.
Because I think that the spiders look amazing, the pinkies look amazing.
Yeah.
The guys that you were having trouble with the double heads, they look weird. They're a little muddy. They're a little I
can see that,
washed out. I don't know. It seems like they're just whatever. And then the imps, when you look at them, they look like fucking trash. They look like the most low polygon, jaggy bullshit. I
don't think I saw any of those.
Man, the imps look straight like PS1
characters. What are those?
The ones that throw the fireballs. Those are the imps.
Oh, yeah. I saw them. Shoved a chainsaw in his face.
Yeah, you did. The cacodemons look cool.
What are those?
The flying ones that shoot.
Oh, is that what they were? I was just like, beholders.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much,
that's it. Yeah. They look completely different in this game.
I shoved a chainsaw into one of those too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I basically shoved a chainsaw into just about anything I could in this game.
Why shouldn't you? Yeah, game's great. It's just still Doom 3. So Doom 3 has its problems. Remember that.
Yeah.
But this game is real fun.
Yeah.
It's also only $20.
Well, yeah. Well,
argue with that shit.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You fucking can't. You can't. I mean, Doom VFR probably plays better, but you get an arm with a grenade launcher that sticks off of your face the whole time, and that sucks, right?
Yeah.
And then it's also kind of short.
Oh, I gotcha.
Right? But it does most of what the newer Doom does pretty well. But then this is an entire full game, plus an expansion, plus extra levels, okay?
Didn't Doom 3 have a multiplayer as well? Or
that's the only thing that they don't have.
That's the only thing that they don't have. Okay.
It would be cool if they added that. I don't think they will. It would also be nice if they had a PS5 patch for resolution, because it's a little blurry. It's a little blurry, man. The cutscenes look nice and clear, and then it goes into
the actual gameplay
looks a little blurry.
It is a little blurry.
Did you see a cutscene that went into the
yeah.
You saw what I meant?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's kind of crisp, and it's pretty much the full resolution of your headset.
Right.
And then it goes into the game, and it drops by half easily.
Oh, okay.
And everything looks smeary.
I gotcha.
So, good, bad, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's an amazing experience, and I think for $20 you can't fucking beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have any
is there
interest in horror shooters, play this game. If you have any interest in Doom and you got VR, play this game.
Yeah.
It's worth the $20, dude.
There you go. Are you ever going to do like a Let's Play for Very Reality, do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing it once I get to hell. Because that's really once it gets awesome.
Yeah, making videos in hell, that's the best time to do it.
It's really all I want to do.
Make videos in hell?
It's where I summer.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna...
Got a log cabin there.
In hell, it keeps burning down.
Yeah. I don't know why I keep building.
It seems like a dumb idea. I keep doing it, though.